Howdy folks, welcome to the channel, welcome to this video. Before we get started, just wanted to take a minute to address something that happened at TAC in West Virginia. You probably saw, but there was an unfortunate accident where someone got hit with an arrow. And although there's not complete details out, I'm glad that TAC made a statement. It seems as though there was unfortunate events, some miscommunication, maybe some mistakes, but it wasn't super reckless, I don't think. Regardless, I hope that TAC can continue. It seems like they are, at least for this year's events, and we just have to be vigilant, right? We're turning hillsides into open ranges, and we need to be on our toes. And I think that this is an unfortunate reminder that we need to take this seriously. So in the next video, day 2, I actually make a joke about breaking the earth tone trend, as you can see. So maybe some brighter clothes rather than camo, maybe some sort of other system. Feel free to include your thoughts in the comments below. I'm sure we will be instructed as things continue. But regardless, prayers for the individual that was hit, prayers for the individual that sent the arrow as well. And I've also included in the description below a link to the most official GoFundMe for the individual that was struck to help out him and his family. So stay safe out there. We're glad to do these events. They are fun, but we do need to be cautious as well. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Howdy, howdy. Here we are, West Virginia. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to West Virginia, our first time here. We are at a giant scout camp, formerly known as the Boy Scouts, for a Total Archery Challenge event. This is first year they're here. I'm Cody, this is Olivia. We're through one target, all clear, and heading down to our second target, surrounded by gnats, humidity, and poison ivy. So we got the trifecta there, but it should be a fun day. It's our first TAC of the year, and these are always fun. So we'll see how we do. Feeling completely unconfident, uncertain, but that adds to the experience. So target 2 coming right up. 40 on a ram. Classic TAC shot though, because there is a sapling going straight through the 12 ring, so you can choose to go in front or behind the sapling. I've not decided yet where I'm going to go. Maybe in front. We're going to do a shoulder shot. Yep, straight in the neck, but we didn't hit the tree. Nice.
Take it.
Okay, target 5. It's pretty steep uphill. It's one of the smaller bears. Broadside, but twigs along the way, a giant tree, maybe an oak to the left of the vitals, smaller trees to the right, so you're shooting through a V. There's always a window at TAC, but that window is typically small. Twigs along the way.
A million biting flies. Let's see it.
Good. At least the wind's picking up.
Hopefully it'll keep the bugs out. Can't shoot with bugs in my eyes.
Ooh, beauty.
Felt more solid in the last couple shots.
That's good. Just warming up.
Take it.
Target 5. All things considered, we'll take that. Since how that giant tree cut off here. Not too bad. Number 7. There's the folks down there in front of us. I think there's a target. What is that? Mini Sasquatch thing?
Can't see it.
But that's our window. So we're early Friday morning. I guess we'll clear it out for everybody else coming on Saturday and Sunday.
That and all the thorns.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Mini Sasquatch, I think. .43 or .44.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Well, yeah.
There was,
So
there was something creeping up behind us.
So for context, there's been a lot of bear sightings around here. We were warned when we registered to pay attention, be bear aware. No bears so far, which is disappointing. But we don't need one sneaking up behind us while we're trying to shoot. What was it, a mom and 3 cubs they've seen a few times, and then they've had some targets destroyed as well. So West Virginia.
They'll clear out eventually, but
Yeah.
7 a.m.ers are sacrificial.
All right, we're gonna see if we can arc over this little branch, but still in the window. So functionally, I'm aiming at twigs and praying that things fly true. Okay, I hit multiple leaves, but also foam. So that is good enough for me. Hit the twig, wobble to the left.
I see the knock.
Yep, it might be okay.
Maybe it's just in the dirt.
Here's our little pal that we were shooting at. Obviously, I was right, hit a couple branches.
Yeah.
Olivia's knock is over here after hitting a couple branches. Seems maybe okay. We'll do a bend test.
Good.
Keep on keeping on. Thanks, buddy. Okay, target 11 just came through the water station a little early. Off the path there. 55 here on a ram. Big ram. Pretty open, knock on wood. So we'll see how bad we can mess this up. I like it. Doing all right. So far, so good.
I knocked my sight to the left a slight.
Hmm.
So now I'm just low.
Okay. That is a big ram target. Looks brand new. Look at the size of that thing. I'll take that. But good gravy. We both thought it was closer when it was, but yeah, it's a big target. It's hard to see. Ooh, too high. There is an indigo bunting right there that I was distracted by. Because although I'm colorblind, I can see bright blue birds in the bushes. So, way too high. Hit a leaf. It's about one foam. .34. So it's a really small bobcat target. Depending on where you shoot it from, you got a gap. But again, tree right over the vitals. So we'll see how far we can stray from that, but still be in the target. It's not far. So you kind of have to pick a miss or a hit tree with a sliver of foam in between. 34, so I'm splitting pins. Ooh, that is, I think I'm only about in foam that far. So you want to be left of me, towards the tree.
Well, good thing I've been shooting left all day.
It's definitely one of the harder shots so far, halfway through. Not for distance, it's just...
Smallest. Maybe the smallest target so far.
Yeah.
Tightest. Am I going to hit that leaning tree
No,
above it?
hopefully not. Nice.
I was nervous. That was scary.
Oh man. I was going for that carotid artery shot, but it did not save me by much. That was close. Good shot.
A little low. Otherwise good.
Not bad. That's cool.
You scared him.
I did. I wonder if that's like a box tortoise. I don't...
Not familiar with the West Virginia.
I'm not a West Virginia herpetologist, but that is cool. Look at him. Up here in this field. I think I'm going to shoot it for 44. It's just over that berm. And there's so much grass. I mean, you're shooting straight into grass, and you're assuming that your arrow is going to loft over the berm, through the grass and into the target. But you can't see any rings, that's for sure. So I'm going to shoot it for 44. It might be 56. I don't know.
It's a difference.
Shooting into dirt. knocked his horns off. I'm a little high, so I'm gonna say 44, but don't be afraid to aim at the dirt. That's probably good. You hit grass and foam.
I hit the grass.
That's what we're dealing with.
See?
Oh, this berm.
But I've been shooting low, so I dropped way in there.
Wow, yeah. Okay, well, we got him surrounded. Both in foam. That was kind of tricky.
Still low though.
Steepy.
Steepest one yet.
Looks like there's a buck rub over there. It's only 33 yards, but it's downhill.
In the tree.
Ooh, I hit a branch and I'm only about that far in it. Pretty low. If that was much farther, that would have been miss.
That branch will be cleared by
Yeah,
the end of the weekend.
there's a branch hanging down. Well, we're safe.
Ooh, buck way down there. Okay.
It's steeper than it looks.
It is. So did you hit the little twig right up here?
That's why I stepped back
Or
a
the
little
one
bit to
down?
be down below that.
See, I feel like if I go here, I'm above it.
You could probably go there and be above it. I went underneath it, but I stepped back a little bit.
It's by far the steepest one.
Yeah.
Today. All right.
Just
Right under?
barely underneath it.
Right under. Didn't sound super safe though. Sounded kind of branchy.
To be determined. All right, there's our buck. Like I said, I was just barely in it.
There's my arrow.
Olivia's back
Sticking
here.
straight up.
Are we good or not good? Potentially still good. It's not broken.
We'll see.
Target 22, another 30-ish yarder. Got ants on my bow. That's good. Got a wolf, 30 yards. But you have to shoot between the two trees. So there's two trees on either side of probably the 10 ring. So you're either in the 10 or you're in a tree. It's kind of a nervy shot.
Good.
Good.
Because I'm feeling confident. That one didn't sound good.
Nope. I should have settled in more than that. I think I actually went right over it. I was between the trees, but I think I went right over, maybe skimmed the left tree. That was dumb. That was a poorly executed shot.
Happens to all of us.
You hit the branch, went low, but you're in foam.
Split the trees.
Nice.
I'm in there. Take it after today.
We'll see if we can find mine. 37. Can't use my last arrow. So down one. That's a shame. What did I say? 37?
I didn't hear you.
Oh.
I think you said 7.
Indeed. 37 on a whitetail. Just short technical shots. But this one's not quite as bad as the last one. Got dirt in that knock. That's good. And that one. Technical difficulties, please hold.
Had to pull harder?
I guess. That almost hit a tree. But we're in foam.
Didn't.
So we're okay.
A bug biting my arm.
Yeah, touched a branch. Went high, but we're in
A
there.
little high.
Just a couple to go. All right, second to last target, 75 on the deer. We can see 25 over there is Sasquatch. 2 long targets to end the day. Steady. That's where I was aiming. Hit that little twig and dropped right in there. That might be a 12. We'll see when we get up there, but
That was a good shot.
I'm happy with that. You're in there.
Right by
Left.
yours.
To
Left.
the left. But
Story of the day.
here we go, 75-yard buck. A little left here, but good elevation. Right in the pocket, just a little low. Now we just gotta mess with Sasquatch over there. We'll see what Sasquatch has for us.
What's your guess on range? Gotta be at least 80.
88.
I was gonna say 85 plus.
85. Nice guess.
Thank you. Everyone gets lucky sometimes.
Dial it there.
85.
We'll just aim for the center of the chest and let her rip. It's been a day.
Got nothing but grass, so at least if you miss.
It's comforting. Okay. Slightly
heard
low, slightly low, slightly left. It's like a appendix shot.
85. Longest shot I've ever taken out of this bow.
Unimpeded. Right areola.
Closer.
His right, yep. So you were
Heart shot.
just a touch left.
Still.
Good shot.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. But I'm more interested in what's behind you. Look at that. Wildlife. Strutter. He's a magnum. Guys behind me are calling. I'll take that. I'll take that. Nice knowing you. Oh gosh, that's a huge turkey. Next time. Here we are. Finished. Jack Lynx, first day in West Virginia. First tack with the new bow.
I need a pair of legs.
Need a pair of legs. So, thoughts on the new bow? We'll do a video on Olivia's Lift RS here.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that at all.
Probably in a couple weeks, but
bought it a month and a half ago.
we were putting sight tapes on last night, naturally.
Shot it a few dozen times.
Yeah.
I mean, it will be good. I just got to build up my confidence with it. Get it full. It feels dialed sometimes, but I don't know. Still a learning curve.
Yeah, a little bit less forgiving platform than the previous Bowtech.
Yeah, but significant amount further range.
Yeah.
My old one topped out at 75.
Something like that.
78. I was just stacking at that point. So full clearance on 85. Probably out to at least 100 if I ever had to or wanted to.
We'll see. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
We're shooting the lacrosse course tomorrow. There's Jack Links today in West Virginia. Pretty good course. Had a feeling kind of like Oklahoma, maybe the UP, which is kind of interesting. Yeah.
Not lots of super steep stuff.
Yeah, a little bit of
through the woods.
Yeah.
A little bit of steep.
It kind of felt like Boyne.
Sure.
Feels a little bit like some of the Michigan shoots.
Yeah.
But it's good.
A decent amount of kind of in the open, enough to kind of give you a break. It's not super intense.
Yeah, a good venue. But like we said, we got some shopping to do. Maybe visit the range, and we'll be out tomorrow for the lacrosse course. It's supposed to thunderstorm, so pay attention to the channel for that video. Should be fun. We got caught in a thunderstorm last year in Indiana, Kentucky. It makes it all the better. So, West Virginia TAC, 1 day done. Down 1 arrow, you're down 3 arrows, but we've got hopefully plenty for tomorrow depending on how rigorous it is. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Might be a little hard to say. Got so much sweat dripping off my hat, I can't see it. Feels like it's raining.